I just saw a great video by Neighborhood and I want to like expound on it a little bit, okay? You cannot have a white spouse and be pro-black. And I'm coming to you from experience, okay? I didn't know that I had self-hatred for myself, that's crazy, until George Floyd died. George Floyd died, and my white husband did not feel the way I felt. He wasn't angry. He thought it was sad, but he really didn't understand the gravity of seeing it, of one, it happening, and two, the way we saw it. Okay, and it shook me, and at first I was wondering if it was me, if I was being too sensitive, and then the wheels started turning. Like, no, something else going on here. So I got into therapy, and I'm talking a week later, okay? And it took me some time. I had to go through some therapists. I went through 3. My 4th one, name was Simon, black man, and he had 2 sessions with me, and he was like, I know what's going on, okay? I think I know what's going on. Let me ask you a couple questions, okay? And I answered all his questions, and then we both came to the conclusion that I have been trying to assimilate for so fucking long. Okay, and I just been in this white bubble for so fucking long, and I've been trying to just pretend like being black is not being black is not just a race. I can't even describe it. There's so much tied to being a black person. When you learn your history, when you learn about all the shit that your ancestors went through, other people's ancestors went through, just going and living day to day as a person. Okay, not a single black person has woken up, okay, and just had a normal fucking day. White people, they can wake up and have normal fucking days. And they've always been able to wake up and have normal fucking days. You know, they don't have to worry about someone telling them that they aren't good enough to go into a store or can't go into that store because of just how they look. They don't understand shit like that, right? And that is what I understood. That was the fundamental difference between me and my husband was he doesn't, and I love him. I love him still, but he don't know anything about oppression or nothing. And he was a white man. So, and this world is curated for him to be successful, for him to be happy. And it's the exact opposite for me. So when all this is clicking in therapy, okay, and we got a divorce mainly because I still loved him and respected him, but I was not at all. I looked at him and I thought, I saw my self-hatred. I was looking at you like, why aren't you black? Why aren't my children black? And then it was just, and I could never get over it. I could never get over it. Because I was like, listen, and then at the same time I'm in therapy, I'm reading all these books. I'm reading all this. This is when I found Nikki Giovanni in 2019, 2020. And I was obsessed. Her, James Baldwin, I'm in there, you know? And the more I learned about just even some parts of my family, it just felt like betrayal to myself to stay married to him. And it was hard. It was very hard. Very hard. At one point, I thought I was making a mistake, but it turns out it was not a mistake. Because you can't be pro-black and literally, like, marriage is serious, but you're married to the enemy. Literally, you're married to an op, or you're at bare minimum, you are married to someone who can never, ever understand you. Not fully. Even the most pro-black white woman, she'll never get it. She'll never get it. I don't care if she had the worst fucking life. Even if she grew up bumfuck poor in Appalachia and was getting by her fucking uncle, she's still never going to get it.